Hello viewers, here is a vintage General Electric window ventilator fan. This is model F11W 2.5 amps, made in USA. It's a pretty big fan. I think it's a 20-inch model, and it's all metal aside from this control thing here, which is cracking a little bit. It seems like it should run. It still spins pretty freely, although it certainly looks like it could fairly be lubricated. I believe these blades are steel on this thing. It's extremely heavy. It'll be interesting to see how this compares to the Sears window fan that I have in terms of performance. The blade on the Sears is certainly much steeper than this, but these were very powerful fans. The box fans like this were, so I suspect this will move a good amount of air. We're going to have to pull this off and get to the bearing and service that. That's going to be a challenge, but we'll get it done. No rear guard, which is something I always liked about these. Side panels can come out another 2 or 3 inches. I don't know if this runs. I haven't tested it yet. I'm about to find out. The switch does go from low to high, as many of these fans did. That's a kilowatt meter here. Plug that in, and we're going to test it on amps. Right now we're at 119.8 volts. This is in the off position. And I'm not sure I'm going to let this go up to full speed here because it's going to blow everything around. But we're definitely going to at least check and make sure it runs on all 3 speeds. Okay, it definitely does run on all 3 speeds. Bearings aren't sounding too happy. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna let that go up all the way. It needs to be balanced too. Okay, so it does run. Seems like it's going to be very quiet. I thought it was going to be noisier than that. Well, anyways, definitely moves a lot of air, but it's going to need some service. The blade's going to have to get balanced because actually, that's going to be very important on this one, because when the bearing wears out on this thing, it's you're done. So we're going to make sure the blade is balanced properly. We're going to lubricate it, and I forgot to check the amp draw. Let's see. That's pulling 2.8, 3.9, 3.8, 3.7. I'm sure once it gets up to speed that'll drop. That's 1.7, and low is 1.5, so I think it's about where it should be. Yeah, that sounds awful. Okay, so there's something to work with here, but it's going to take some time to get this going. These motors are very challenging to service, but we'll get it done. It's such a well-made fan. A lot of people don't even know all the different things that went into the design of these fans. You can see on the front of the blade there, it's got those indentations on the motor. That's, or not on the motor, on the hub. That's for drawing air over the motor. You just don't see stuff like that anymore on today's junky fans. So anyways, there's that. The Sears, not Sears, General Electric F11W window fan.